right, football season is here, and if you're getting ready for a tailgate, you're going to need some food.
Absolutely. That's why we've got Bites by the Page in the Great Day Kitchen. Marcia Jones and her sister Paige are here to show us a couple of ways to enjoy the game and what you're eating. Good morning, ladies.
That's right. Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy football season. Paige, we know all too well from our house, it was always chaos. Tailgating is a very important part of the football season, right?
Totally, totally. I will never claim to know a lot about football, but I love everything it stands for. I love the community. I love the shared memories, the connections, and most importantly, the food. I just feel like it's the most indulgent and the most fun food out there.
All of our favorite memories are really centered around food.
Totally, totally.
Yeah. Holidays, games, all of that. So
exactly. It's the anchor of our family.
What are some of the main things that you look for when you're putting together a tailgating spread?
I think bites by the page. I think bites are most important. You don't want people to be hovering too much over a dip or a cheese board. I like things that they can pick up and put on a cocktail napkin and walk around
you want to be in the moment. You don't want to be working.
Exactly.
All right, so what are we starting with?
We're going to start with actually the recipe that went viral on Bites by the Page and kind of really got me into this. It's my mom's recipe, our mom's recipe from an old 17 magazine. So she clipped this from a magazine in like the 70s and held on to that newspaper clipping, and they're so good. Everyone in our family is obsessed with these, particularly my brother Gogo is like, this is his favorite thing.
They're portable, they're delicious.
Exactly.
And it got like 4 million views the first time you put it up, and the second one, I feel like it got even
5
more.
million.
Crazy.
People love it.
Here we go, Claire Jones in 17 magazine.
Exactly. So we're going to start with an egg, and sometimes people get weirded out by the egg, but it really is just a binder for all of this great stuff in here. And a half cup of shredded ched. 3/4 cup of shredded salami. I've had people write in though, and they've done this with bacon, they've done this with pancetta
or chicken. I mean, you can really make it your own.
And then some green onion.
Okay.
And make this mixture here.
Okay.
Here, why don't you stir that?
Okay. Oh, putting me to work.
Putting you to work. And then over here we have a can of the 8 crescent rolls, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna make 4 rectangles. So this one here, you can see the seam, and we're just gonna push the seam together.
And I feel like crescent rolls are so universal. You can really use them for anything. You can do sweet, savory, all of it.
And it adds that sweetness to this, which is really nice.
All right, so we're putting this in there.
Yep, when we have our rectangles, we're gonna put that on the long side. Perfect. And we do a little more.
Do you do it down the center or like in the...
I like to do it kind of at the edge, so it's like a nice rolling technique. Yeah, and what I like to do too is use a little bit of flour.
Basically like a skinny mini burrito. You got this.
Exactly.
Don't be intimidated.
And we're just gonna roll it up like that.
Okay.
And the seams, you know, you've seen Mom in the kitchen. She kind of,
it's imperfect, but it's perfect.
Exactly. And you roll it up, and then you kind of just, let's get that out of there.
But this isn't like something where if there's a small piece, like it's totally gonna explode, right? Like it's okay.
No, because the crescent roll is rather thick, so it does make a nice little casing. And when you make a little donut like that, you kind of just pinch the seams together. Okay. Make sure it all comes together, and then we like to do a little egg wash, which is just an egg beaten with a touch of water.
Okay.
And top it with a little bit of sesame seeds.
And I would say you can skip it, which obviously you can, but I feel like the sesame seeds add that little extra hint of flavor and that crunch.
And same thing with the egg wash, it adds a nice shine. So you're gonna bake those, it's according to package instructions. I think it's like 375 for 10 minutes, but you kind of, it's one of those things you keep an eye on until they're golden brown. And they make these amazing
little, I swear, they're so easy, but they're so melty, delicious,
people are
salty.
Absolutely. There's a reason why this is like my #1 popular recipe.
I know.
It's not mine, technically. But
well, you did look really good in the cover photo, and I was like, could it be? But it was, I made you go, huh?
Perhaps.
Well, that's just your burden to bear, but we had the whole family in it. It was really fun. We were eating them on the beach, and it was just, you know, they're good time food. We love that.
And this is actually something we bring apple picking every year, too.
Yes.
So it's kind of a tradition there.
Fall, summer, enjoy it all.
This is, going back to what we were saying about things that are shareable, you can put them on a toothpick, you can walk around. Yeah. This is one of my favorites, these kielbasa bites. You want to start by simmering some kielbasa. You can use sausage, just cooked sausage in a pan with a cup of dry white wine. I'm actually using sherry. I've used cooking wine. Okay. You just kind of want that dry flavor. Okay. And you're gonna be simmering that in a pot, and then we're gonna add just a teaspoon of sugar.
Got it.
to make that caramelized flavor.
So there's supposed to be little candied kielbasa bites.
Candied kielbasa bites and some honey mustard.
Okay.
And give that a stir. And after 40 minutes or so, you're gonna get this amazing caramelized kielbasa bite that you can put in a fun serving platter, serve it next to some fun toothpicks.
I've had about 5 of them so far. They're so delicious. They're the perfect,
so good.
sweet, salty, tangy bite. Portable, absolutely incredible.
And they're make ahead, which we love. And you can do this a few days before the game
or when you're time too.
Totally.
Like the more you kind of heat them up, they get that
and they're so
caramelization.
easy to reheat. So
now,
these are
people
a
want to
family
find
favorite as
Bites
well.
by the Page and follow your journey, look at all your cool recipes. What's the best way for them to find you?
Totally. So everything is on Instagram. I write out all my recipes in the caption and on Substack. So very easy to find at Bites by the Page and on TikTok as well. So
and I mean, Paige hasn't approved this yet, and it is her site, but I really want to try the new pumpkin pie M&Ms on it later, so.
We're going to do a
now,
tasting.
Since I said it on air, it has to be true, right?
We're going to do a tasting of that and of the Starbucks fall menu.
I can't wait.
I haven't gone yet, so my
it's fall and we enjoy it. There, we said it. All right, Paige, we're not going to give everything away, but give us a little teaser of what's coming up over on the Wax for Bites by the Page.
So we've done savory, we're moving on to sweet snacks. So very sweet, easy bites, for that nice dessert moment.
I can't wait. All right, Scott, Nicole, over to you.
All right, thanks so much, guys. We appreciate that. Paulie, how much time? Anything? Okay. Just want to give a big shout out and a big thanks to all the charities that I played with this week.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We're going to be here for 10 minutes. What?
Exactly. No. Hartford Healthcare, the Auxiliary Committee on Monday. I played for the Denise DeCenzo Foundation on Tuesday, and I played for the Chris Radio Golf Tournament. Chris Radio. All 3 great organizations. If you can support them, look them up online. They're all looking for some money, which would be great.
Absolutely.
And all the money raised goes back into our local community, which is awesome.
That's awesome. I know. I've been teasing you about golfing this week, but it's so amazing
and
the work that you're doing in the
which is incredible.
Well,
I stink.
But you don't stink at the forecast. So there you go.
Yeah.
Coming up on the Wax, we have an amazing segment with the Bra Ladies.
Yeah, tell me a little bit more about it. They're in Summers and in Mass?
Summers. So right on the Mass, Connecticut line, people come out from all over to see them. They do such amazing work because literally most of us women, we need a little bit of a lift, no pun intended, but we don't know our proper bra size. I found out I was wearing the improper bra size myself. So over on the Wax, you'll see that segment. Also, if Ringo Starr is watching or anyone connected to him, can we take a picture and hang out tonight? Because I'm going to see you at Mohegan Sun.
You are going to Mohegan Sun to see Ringo Starr tonight?
With my brother.
Oh
and
my
it's
God,
a full
how
circle
much fun!
Because 20 years ago we saw him at Mohegan Sun. It was one of my first concerts. So Ringo, I love you, baby. Peace and love. Peace and love.
At Mohegan?
At Mohegan.
Oh my gosh, I have goosebumps for you.
Have a great weekend.